Okay, so the first two things you're going to want to do is go in here to the owner's manual, download both of these, make sure you have the latest version of SimHub and the dashboards. And this is where you get the dashboard to make sure you get the edit mode, but I think maybe I saw that you have that already. But download SimHub, download the dashes. Then what you'll be able to do is add a new device. Bavarian Simtec is in here as a default. So you're going to add that. First thing we're going to do, because there's a lot going on, I reduced my brightness down to 40. Let's see, this is just for the screen, I think, yeah. So LEDs, I put that down. I want to turn all this off for now. Let's see. I run Daniel Newman by default. So let's import that. I downloaded backups just in case. So I'll put Daniel Newman in here. That's showing as the default right now. Let's turn that off. So there's a lot going on. Let's pretend I don't have this effect yet. This is what I did, but we're going to add it. I'm going to try to walk you through it. So we will go into our default adaptive Beamtec profile. I'm going to go here and do copy effect to clipboard. Let's turn that off. We're going to go in here and we're going to paste effect. So now we have our Bavarian Simtec effect for the adaptive Beamtec merged with my Daniel Newman racing profile, which is how I wanted to do it. You don't need to merge them. You can just run all of the Bavarian Simtec's wheels. It'll be the same for this. You'll just ignore that copy and paste effect. And still there's too much going on. So there's this option here. Use buttons and encoders. Turn that off. So the wheels, all the LEDs are off except for these ones in the middle. We're going to go down even more so we can see them. Okay, so as you can see here, we've got our first problem, not to mention ABS and TC are flipped. I'm in car right now, so that's why these are showing up, first of all, with the correct number of traction control and ABS options you have, how many are meant for wet and how many are meant for dry, and then it changes the value. You can see this one changing as you modify. But in game, I have ABS mapped on the left and TC on the right, which is why they're backwards at the moment. So the first thing we're going to do is change the colors. I don't know why blue is first and orange is second, but they should be opposite in my mind for wet and dry. Blue should be wet. So you're going to go into settings up here, and there's some code that they've embedded into this. You're just going to basically swap these color dry and color wet. So the best way to do that is to just do a copy and paste so you don't have to remember these or write them down. So let's go. We'll take the wet, put it up here. We'll take this dry, put it down here. Wet, dry. Okay, see that? It's all flipped. So now we've got traction control for dry, and then run the wet. We're at 1, 0 is off, 12 means it's not an option in this car. Sorry, 12 is off, 0 is not used in this car. So 12 is red for that reason. You can scroll all the way over to it, it'll select it, that means it's off. You can go this way, but you can only go to 1, you can't get to 0. So the way that we'll flop these is we're going to expand these values, expand adaptive Beamtec, expand effect group, then you've got your ABS and your TC encoders, and you'll notice one starts at 50 and one starts at 79. So the first thing we're going to do is swap that to 50 and 79, and then it does something weird that I don't understand. Things get off. So the logo for traction control was at starting position 1 and 2. So it must count like to the position and then over. And the ABS logo is 16 and 2. So I think we're just going to have to change that. If this goes to 16, yeah, that lights up our TC. Let's see, we go to 1. So this one's off for some reason, which is weird. Is that why? Yes, that's why. ABS active. Everything starts at 3, which is weird. Can I undo that? Undo as much as I can here so we can walk through it properly. How far back can I undo? Okay, not letting me go very far. Whatever. Okay, so let's go. Let's see what TC. This is ABS is starting. Oh, here, TC 79, 16 and 2. We want this to be 1, because that's what our other one was. Start position 79. Per car traction control. This starts at 3. When racing, this starts at 3. I believe scripted content starts at 3. Should have paid attention to what this actually was before, but TC active started through. Okay. Dynamic active indicator. Start that at 3 also. High TC if no TC. Multi-link selector, we don't want that. Okay. ABS active. I have it right in here, so I just want to see what I've got. ABS and TC. So start position we need to set to 1 for the whole group. Let's expand ABS and TC. Start position at 1 for those. Let's see, okay. ABS encoder starts at 48 for our logo. Per car ABS logo, we start at 48, and then the ABS logo is 1 and 2. For ABS, we've got 1 and 2. Per car ABS, we've got 3. Where was that? Per car ABS, we've got 3. It's starting to look right. It only lets us go up to 0. So I'm just drilling through these. When current game is running is 1. Per car ABS is 1 and 3. So when current game is running is 1. Per car ABS 1 and 13. That looks right. ACC we're not running. So forget about that. Minimize that, minimize that, minimize that. ABS encoder, yeah, we're starting at 48. Okay, TC encoder, we start at 79. TC encoder 79, TC logo 16 and 2. 16 and 2. Nothing else to drill down there. TC logo. Per car TC 3. Per car TC 3. Start position is 1. When current game is running. Scripted content 1 and 13. Scripted content 1 and 13. 1 and 13. Minimize that. High TC, active if no TC. Where was that? High TC active if no TC. That's 1. When current game is running is 1. When formula is true is 1. So let's just make sure that's still right. 1. Why am I doing this? Limiting myself here. So, hide background. It's 1, 1. Static effect hide background is 2 and 12. Static effect hide background 2 and 12. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And I believe we have to do this for ABS as well. ABS encoder. Minimize TC. ABS encoder. Hide ABS. It's 3. ABS here. Only when true. Static effect is 3 and 13. Okay, so it should be 3, 1, 1, 3, and 13. So it's 3, 1, 1, 3, and 13. 1, 1. And then we've got some discrepancies still here, so let's check it. It's actually Beamtec 1 and 1. ABS and TC both start at 1. ABS encoder is 48. 48. ABS logo 1 and 2. ABS logo. ABS active. Down here. ABS logo 1 and 2. Per car ABS. Per car ABS is 3. Per car ABS is 3. 1, 1 and 13. 1, 1 and 13. AC we're not using. So effect group ABS active, turn that off. Or not off, minimize. Effect group active 3, 1 and 13. Effect group active 3, 1 and 13. Next we want hide ABS. If no ABS, I think ABS is working correctly. So we've got to check TC. Something's going on with TC. So let's go TC encoder. TC encoder, 7979, start position for TC logo. Oh. TC encoder, 79. Static formula effect, 16 and 2. 16 and 2. Per car TC, 3, 3. 3, 1, 1 and 13, 3, 1, 1 and 13. So you had there, turn off per car TCS, TCS active. I think this is what's wrong. 3, TCS active, 3, 1 to 13. Yep. 1 to 13. There you go. Now TC's not going past it. ITC if no GC. Okay. So it's flipped. It seemed worse than it was. Also, if you want to change the logo colors, you can change them in here. Like, let's take the logo from here and put it here. Okay. Oh boy, what just happened? What did I do here? Oh, that's what I did. Okay. Oh god. This one does not get that. Oh, that was weird. Thought I broke it. Anyway, yeah. So you see I changed the color. Let's go back to what I had, which was the light blue. I don't know if you've seen, this is the color I'm changing. Settings. Oh, color wet. It's weird. Okay. That's weird. The dry is showing as wet and the wet is showing as dry. It's because it's backwards somehow. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. This is how you change the colors. I like them being separate, but you can make them the same by changing these values. See, now we have one blue. I'm going to leave the right one orange, which I guess is my wet color. TC logo. Okay. These are the same now. So remember, all you do, you go into Adaptive Beamtec, you copy the profile, copy it to clipboard, go into your Daniel Newman one to merge it, paste effect, then you get grouped in here. Okay, it's too many. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Now when I turn Daniel Newman back on, we get our values. Our button lighting still working with Daniel Newman, and our TC and ABS working correctly here. Let me just check in the game too. Garage notes. Differential adjustments. Why don't they have this in here? Chassis. ABS setting, does it say 1 to 5 are for use in the wet? Oh, it's because I'm in the murk. It's backwards. Okay. Oh my god, of course it did that. That's why the colors got flipped. If I exit iRacing, I bet they will flip back. Let's take a different car. One that's normal and not backwards. 911R. That was funny. I was wondering why the colors were backwards. So you're going to go into your settings, change our wet and our dry back. Let's try wet. Try that guy, that guy, that guy. Let's flip those. Let's see what iRacing should flip them back when it loads in, so we'll see. We shall see. Yep. Where's my Streamlabs? I can't see what you're seeing. Yeah, see? So it switched back. This is why it's important to be in game when you're checking these things. And then let's go in the car. It shows 0 as not as, I guess 0 is off here. 12 is not in use. ABS is backwards. Is that because of, did you do it backwards in SimHub? Settings, try, yeah, I did it backwards. ABS, try, wet. There we go. Okay, it should be back to normal. I don't use those for my LEDs, I use Yope. Import profile. TNR, what am I? I'm on 315. 225.03. 225.0311 should be the latest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. 315.3. Edit profile. Profiles manager. Don't edit, I just want to turn it on. Edit profile. Let's see. If we rev it, that works. Does that work? Auto pit limiter is on. Yeah, so now we've got, oh god, the Yope Delight profile running. LED editor, let's see, wait, so we want buttons lighting, import profile buttons, I want DNR. I have it on my desktop, I believe. Any DNR. This. Yeah, buttons lighting, yoked lights, edit profile, that's all on. Bavarian Simtec home value, that's my merged one. Let's turn this back up. I think I got it at 50. LCD, my main dashboard is DNR endurance. Idle dashboard is lovely. LEDs, controls. Export device settings. Wait, I exported my device settings. How do I import them back? Desktop. SimHub backups. BST device settings. SimHub. Open a new window. Where do my device settings go in here? Do they just go anywhere near? Bavarian Simtec mapping, device settings. So it's not that. I bet it's like documents. SimHub. DNR. Maybe it is just like in here. Controls. No. Device. LEDs. Controls. Import device. Desktop. SimHub backups. No, so it's, oh wait, SimHub. Is it this? Delete this device. Okay. Import device. This guy. Everything appears back to normal. LEDs. Import profile. Edit profile. Maybe it's there already. Yeah, it's already there. I don't need it. 2025. Yup. Bavarian did another Bavarian Simtec. That's all correct. Controls. Yes. Okay, that was easy. Oh, I don't need this guy. Delete that. Okay. Does edit mode still work? Does encoder, bottom. Okay, we're good there. Okay. Well, that was something. Yes.